What's up, family? This video is for anybody that's dealing with tightness and irritation of the trapezius muscle, which lives on the inside of your shoulder blade and comes up to the neck and out towards the shoulder. Okay, so the trapezius muscle comes in three different parts: the upper trap, the mid trap, and then the low trap. And each part of the muscle does a slightly different motion and therefore needs to be stretched in a slightly different way. Okay, so the trapezius muscle attaches to the side of the spine that it's on. So the left side of the trapezius attaches to the left side of the spine. It goes all the way up towards the base of your neck, and then it comes out and it attaches onto your scapula. So we're gonna use those three attachments to stretch the different parts of the trapezius muscle. Okay, so first off, we're just gonna get that spine moving a little bit here. Okay, so depending on how irritated you are, you just want to take this nice and slow, go to the very first point of a stretch, and then slowly ease your way further into these movements. Okay, so let's start by just crossing our arms here, and we're just gonna rotate our spine over to the left side. Okay, as you do this, let your head come with, okay, and then just stop when you feel that very first point of a stretch there. And then once you get to that first point of a stretch, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then go just a tiny bit further. We're not trying to really wring out that muscle. We're just trying to go a little tiny bit further each time, okay? So take one more deep breath here. And then on the exhale, try to go a tiny bit further there. Okay, good. So now let's do the same thing in the other direction. So we're gonna take that spine, we're gonna rotate over to the right. When you feel a little bit of a stretch, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then go a little further, and then repeat one more time. Deep breath in, out, and go a tiny bit further there. Okay, good. So that's to just get your spine moving a little bit in each direction there, okay? Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to take that shoulder blade, the scapula, on this left side, and we're gonna try to abduct it. We're gonna try to take it further away from the spine to stretch out more of that mid-trap area, okay? So you're gonna bring your arm across your body, and you're gonna look for that stretch on the inside of your shoulder blade between the spine, okay? So just feel that stretch there. Again, don't try to wring it out too much. Just go to the very first point of a stretch. Then we're gonna use our breath again to let us go a little further. So take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and then pull that shoulder blade just a little bit further away from the spine there. Deep breath in, out, and take it a little further, okay? Let's do one more time. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and take it a little bit further. Okay, just like that. So that's to stretch the mid-trap portion of the muscle. Good, and then ease out of it, okay? Once we get into this stretch position, we wanna take it nice and slow back to the resting position. Okay, so now another motion of the trap. The low trap is going to pull your shoulder blade down or depress the scapula. So we want to elevate the scapula by bringing it up towards the ear, and see if you can feel a stretch on the lower part of that trap there, okay? Again, take a deep breath in, out, and then see if you can bring it up a little bit higher. With this one here, if you feel like the upper portion of the trap is getting irritated, then just ease out of it, shake it out for a sec, and then just try to gently bring it back into that elevated position so you can feel the lower trap stretching out there. And the reason why we're using our breath here is because the nervous system controls all of our muscles. So if that trap is super tight and irritated, that means that the nervous system there is kind of ramped up and overactive. So using our breath can help the nervous system calm down and helps the muscle relax, okay? So that was shoulder elevation to stretch out that low trap there. If that movement is uncomfortable, then you skip it, okay? Then we'll go for depression. So as we depress the scapula, that's gonna stretch the upper portion of the trap, the upper trap area, okay? So again, we're just depressing, we're pulling that shoulder blade down towards your back pocket, just enough to feel a little bit of a stretch. Add your breath in, and then relax. It also helps sometimes to just close your eyes and really feel the muscle relax. So depress that shoulder blade, deep breath in. As you exhale, let that shoulder blade come down a little further, okay? So that's it there. So far, what we've done is we've rotated the spine very gently. We've abducted the scapula. We pulled it away from the spine when we did this one, okay? Then we elevated it to stretch the lower trap a little, and then we depressed it to stretch a part of the upper trap, okay? So now we want to add a little more neck motion into it, okay? So the trap on the left side is going to actually rotate the head to the right side. So to stretch it, we're gonna rotate our head over to the left here. Nice and easy. Again, with this motion, you're just going to the very first point of a stretch. You're gonna hold right there, take your deep breath. On the exhale, try to go just a tiny bit further. And again, deep breath in. On the exhale, try to go a tiny bit further. Okay, so that's good there. That's a little bit of a neck rotation. And then we'll do, we're gonna go down and away now, okay? So again, the trap is gonna like extend your neck here. So we wanna flex the neck a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go nose towards the opposite armpit. Very gentle. Deep breath in, deep breath out, tiny bit further. Again, deep breath in, deep breath out, tiny bit further. Okay. And we'll reset. We're gonna go one more time here. Now, you're gonna go nose to armpit, and then rotate your head, staying in that same position. Turn your eyes back the other way, and that's really gonna put that the upper trap on stretch. Okay, so again, you go nose to armpit, hold that position, turn your head back the other way, and you should feel a big stretch in that upper trap. Okay, let's do it one more time and we'll add the breath. Nose to armpit, rotate your head back that other way, deep breath in, out, and relax. If that stretch is super intense, you can actually raise up your shoulder blade a little bit, and that should make the stretch a little bit easier for you. Okay? Good. So to review the neck movements that we just did, the first one, you're just gonna rotate towards that painful side. Okay, so just gently rotate towards that painful side, and then use your breath to get a little further into the stretch. Okay? The second neck stretch was nose to the armpit. Again, we're just going to the very first point of a stretch. Deep breath in, deep breath out. If that's super intense, let that shoulder come up just a little bit, and that'll take a little tension off, okay? And then part 3 for the neck stretch was nose to the armpit, and then turn your eyes back the other way, and that will really put your upper trap on stretch there, okay? So there are just some simple movements of the spine, of the shoulder blade, and then of the neck that will help to release tension in your trapezius muscle and make sure that we're targeting the upper trap, the mid trap, and the low trap, okay? So the key to this sequence here is not just doing it once. You have to do it multiple times, okay? So try doing that a few times each day for the next couple days, okay? So you have to be consistent. you have to be patient. Give it some time, give it a few days here, and then you have to have faith. Have faith that what you're doing is gonna help. Try not to get too frustrated if the pain doesn't go away right away, okay? And just stick with it, all right? Stay moving, my friends.